Hey you guys, welcome to day 3 of Team Full Heart Sneak Peek into Beachbody Coaching. And I wanted to talk today about who makes a good Beachbody coach. Now, let's clear the air right off the hop here. You do not need to be a super fit bikini model to be a Beachbody coach. You do not need to have a background in fitness and nutrition, and you do not need to know how to run a business on social media. Nope, don't need any of those things, because ultimately as coaches, we are just real people. We are real people going through real fitness journeys and doing what it takes to become the healthiest and happiest versions of ourselves. Now, we aren't professionals, we never claim to be, but what we are is really rock star sharers. That's what we are. We share our journey, we share what works, we share what doesn't. We share our successes, we share our failures. We want to share with our followers a real side of us, a real journey, what it looks like, because so often in media we see these really fit women and it just looks like that's how they got there and it comes easy to them. And so we think in turn, obviously we're failing because it's super hard for us to get in good shape and it's really difficult to eat healthy all the time. But they're super fit and super fancy looking and it looks effortless and they kind of portray it to be effortless for them. And that's bullshit, sorry. But fitness and nutrition and getting happy, getting healthy isn't easy. It takes dedication. It takes day in, day out grind. And what we do as coaches is share. So a good coach is an honest coach, is a really hardworking coach, is someone who loves seeing people succeed, who is there for someone. You love helping people. You are working on yourself and you are dedicated to the cause. You're not perfect, but you're dedicated. A good coach is someone who is willing to share a vulnerable side of themselves. Because a lot of times people be like, oh, I can't be a Beachbody coach because I can't share on Facebook. I don't want to share it. Yeah, that's kind of like what we do. We're like really present on social media. And yes, we teach you the ins and outs of how to do that. We boost your confidence and train you how to do that because ultimately, by sharing your story, your unique story, you're going to motivate someone to take charge of their life. That's pretty amazing because simply by sharing what worked for you, what didn't, someone will be like, oh, I can really relate to her story. Like I too have like a really shitty feeling in my stomach every time I put a bikini on. I hate that feeling. And so does she. She's been there. She knows how I feel. I'm going to contact her because she's a real human and she understands how I feel. She's not perfect, but she's working on herself and I want to be a part of that. That's what Beachbody is. Sharing and communicating and connecting and building relationships. So if you're willing to share your story and to share what works for you, that is perfect. That makes you like a kick-ass Beachbody coach. So just know that because you don't have abs, because you don't know the difference between kombucha and quinoa, doesn't make you any less of a coach. It makes you human. And you can't compare yourself to any other coach because you're your own unique brand. And that's the best part about this. You don't need to fit a mold. You are you. And that gives you such a big advantage because you don't have to worry about, oh, well, I need to like dye my hair beach blonde and I need to have, certain lifestyle or I need to portray to be someone I'm not. No, you succeed in this business by rocking exactly who you are. So don't worry about, what other coaches are doing. You be you and you will do amazing. You do just need to be patient, hardworking, kind, consistent, and willing to make mistakes because your success will come from failure. And I know that sounds insane, but if you're failing, that means you're trying. So you need to be willing to make some mistakes along the way. And the business side of things, we take care of that. Your coach we are responsible for training you and building you up to be an amazing leader. That's what we do. That's our job. So don't worry if you don't know anything about the business. We'll teach you. Yeah, we will. We'll totally teach you. So if you guys have any questions at all about who would make a good Beachbody coach, message me. Message your coach. Talk to them. Reach out to them because if you have just the smallest little bit of fire inside of you that says, oh, I want to be a part of that team, I really want to be a coach. That's something I want to do. I really want to do that. Listen to it. For the love of God, listen to it. I did, and it has changed my life. It has drastically changed my life. It has, I only have to work a couple days a week as a dental hygienist, and that's only because I like my job and I want to keep doing it. You know, it's provided me financial freedom. It's provided me with time at home with family, and it's amazing. The opportunities are endless. And I just want you to know that by stifling that little voice or extinguishing that fire, you'd be doing yourself such a disservice. My biggest tip would just be to try. There's no harm in trying. I'm so excited for you guys to finish up in this group and learn a little more. If you have questions, drop them below. I look forward to chatting with you guys. Take care.